Need to manage what users can access in your system? As an administrator, you can secure your analytics and planning content using a combination of license types, roles, user accounts, and teams to assign permissions to various features and files. Security is built on the foundation of the role, which is a collection of permissions. Roles are grouped based on the type of license. Business intelligence licenses provide access to analytics features and can either be named, meaning that they're assigned to specific users, or concurrent, meaning they're assigned as each user logs on until a cap is reached. Other roles and license types are available to capture administrative, modeling, and planning-specific permissions. Planning licenses are always named. If the predefined roles in each area don't provide the right level of granularity or the appropriate combination of permissions, you can create a custom role for which you need to define a name, an optional description, and a license type. You can start from a blank role, defining each permission from scratch, or use one of the existing roles based on the same license type as a template. The key elements to which permissions apply are organized into rows. For some items, rights are assigned globally, such as for all planning or analytic models. For others, rights are assigned at the individual level, such as for public dimensions. Keep in mind that some permissions are superseded by settings or sharing options for a particular file or object. For each permission, you can define whether users with this role can create, read, update, delete, execute, maintain, share, or manage it as appropriate. If a permission can be granted only by upgrading to a different license type, it's noted in the grid. For models with privacy enabled in the preferences, you can also explicitly grant permissions that would otherwise be available only to the model creator. In the role configuration settings, you can also define whether this role is the default for new users, whether this role overrides all other data access restrictions, and whether users can request this role from the profile menu. Once you've adjusted the default permissions from the template role, you can save your changes. If you want, you can then assign the role from here, either to individual user accounts or to entire teams. Those user accounts can be defined on the Users page. You can add new user accounts by defining the user ID, name, email, and manager if relevant. And then assign the appropriate roles. Once you've saved the new user, an email is automatically sent with the login instructions. Instead of creating user accounts manually, you can also import batches of users from a CSV or using Active Directory if it's configured. Keep in mind that one user account must be designated as the system owner. This account receives communications regarding changes to the system. Once the user accounts have been created, you can group them into teams. Teams can be used to facilitate collaboration through discussions and file sharing. You can assign people to teams either by role or by individual user account. From the security area, you can also view requests for additional roles, track changes to models that have been enabled for auditing, and view user activities. For more details on how to set up security for your system, check out the links in the description and try it for yourself today.